What's up, guys? This is Backcountry Guns. I'm out here with a couple of Rugers, some budget Rugers here. They make some really good quality budget guns. You know, they've got some pretty good quality, and for the price, a lot of times they're hard to beat. And you know, a lot of people are looking for a budget gun. Your average person doesn't have a whole lot of money to go spend on a gun, whatever. You know, if they want it for carry and concealed carry, or you know, home, maybe even home defense. So I have two I brought out here today. I have the Ruger Ec9s, which is basically a cheaper option to the LC9. Now, it looks almost identical. It comes with, in a cardboard box, the gun and one 7-round magazine. It also comes with a little plastic, it's not actual magazine that goes in the magazine well, because it does have the feature where it will not fire without the magazine in it, so to take it apart, you have that, or decock it, whatever. These are non-adjustable sights, just standard. They're actually milled into the slide, unlike the LC9s, so they're non-adjustable. For me, the factory ones were a little hard to see, so this one actually took some nail polish, made the front sight white, and you can really pick up on it a lot better that way. But so far, this one has been a good gun. It's actually not mine, I borrowed it. I've shot it quite a few times though, and for a small gun, I'm not a small gun guy, because you know, I don't have really small hands. But this one, you know, has the pinky extension here. I can get a full grip on it. It's really thin. It's probably about an inch wide, similar to my Ec9s that I have, that I'll do a video on soon. Here's your manual safety right here. You're on safe, and it won't slide, anything. Now the takedown, I'll do that here in just a second, but it's not like, you know, like the Canex or a Glock, where it's just takedown levers and it slides off. This one actually, here, has a tab right here. You just push that down, and you come on this other side, and you'll actually pull your slide back a little bit and push that pin out. I don't know if I'll have anything to take it apart, but you know, something small just to push it out and pull it out, and then it'll come apart that way. The trigger on this thing is what really surprised me. You know, a lot of small guns like the Ec9s, they about this size, maybe a little bigger, but those triggers are just long and hard, and they're just not very desirable to me. But you know, and it conceals very well. I have carried this in a Kydex holster. You know, I mean, there's not much to it. If you've seen or handled a LC9, it's basically the same thing with, you know, these type of sights, not the adjustable. They're not adjustable at all. You can't even remove them. But snappy, it's a little snappy, it is. But for a small gun like this, it's expected. Like I say, it comes with one 7-round magazine. I've got some 115 grain federal aluminum loaded up here. And I was actually surprised by the accuracy on this, considering the style of sights, how small it is. But I'll shoot a magazine through it here. Load it up. Okay. And I don't believe we've even haven't had any malfunctions through this gun yet. Slide blocks back every time. Magazine comes out. You know, it even falls free good, like I like. Falls right out. Well, wasn't planning on that, but really the trigger, And I'm really picky on triggers, but for a gun like this, you know, all right, I'll try to show you here. There's your trigger. Come back right here, that much take up. And it's a light trigger, you know, it's not overly light, but it is a really nice trigger for a small budget pistol. And here's our reset. Not a super short reset or anything, but you know, this isn't a competition pistol. It's not made for, you know, making really good shots, long distances, super accurate. But I'm surprised at the accuracy. You know, I think I hit 6 out of 7, and that's at 50 yards. Well, 45, 50, somewhere in there, shooting a 10-inch steel plate. It feels really solid. Doesn't feel like a super cheap plastic. You know, it's not super heavy. It conceals really well. And I would trust my life on this. I think this would be a very good budget option. You know, I think it has a 3-inch barrel. Don't quote me on that. You know, if you want to look up the specs, you can. You know, and it's actually really comfortable for a small gun. Like I say, a bit snappy, but you know, it's not nothing too much. And you know, it does only come with one magazine. I'm not sure how much they run, but you know, for the money, I think they go for about $230. Okay, we're almost in High Point territory. Almost. We're well into Taurus territory, and I've owned a PT-111 G2, and I like this a lot better. I couldn't get past the triggers on the Tauruses. Not hating on Taurus, there's some I like. But there's that one. Next, I have, and I really like this one too, the Ruger Security 9. Now this one, I really like it. This would be a very good, and you can still carry this easily too. It's about the same size. Maybe the grip's a little shorter, but it's about the same size as SR9, which I wasn't able to get my hands on. That would have been a nice addition out here. And it comes down similar to the Ec9s. But here, you know, you have the Ruger emblem. Ruger, it's got this texturing on the front. Has it on the back. Now this is actually not a striker fired handgun. This is an internally hammer fired gun. But again, the trigger, I like it. And the sights back here almost like a Glock sights. You know, you got the dot in your lines. They are adjustable. They stand out really well. And it's been a very reliable gun. And I just really like it. It also has a manual safety, very similar to that one. It is right here. There you're on safety. And has a little, I don't know if you can see it, but it has a S to show you it's on safety. Push it down, you can see, I don't know if you can see it or not. But anyway, it has a red dot on the inside to show you it's ready to fire. Now this one does not have the magazine detent. It will fire. As you can see, you won't be able to see it, but it is internally hammer fired. You can barely see it down in there. It comes in with 2 15-round magazines, and I'm trying to think if I'm missing anything. It does have slide serrations right here. Nothing too aggressive, nothing too, you know, I really like it the way it feels. It's probably about the size of a, I'm trying to compare it to something here that everybody would know, but about the size of a Canik TP9 SF. Now this one, I'll show you how this one comes apart because I don't have anything to take that one apart. But let's see here. All you do is you have a pin right here that you pull out. A lot of times you can use a case. I'll try to do it. Pull it back just a little bit and line it up. take the rim of your case, pop that out a little bit, pull it out, set that to the side, slides off. Okay, you're left with your frame. I have shot some rounds, so it's a little dirty, but here's your insides. It is polymer framed, and as I say, it will fire with the magazine removed, unlike that one. Really comfortable. The texture's not too rough. I like it. And then here is your guide rod and spring, and here is your barrel. We'll put this thing back together and we'll shoot some through it. So I put it in the right way. All right, just line it up, push it back a little bit, get your pin, push it in, it's ready to go. All right, let me put my hearing protection on and we'll put some rounds through it. First magazine is, I've got a full magazine of my 124 grain reloads. I missed a few, but it happens. It's mostly me. This gun is pretty accurate. Now I have some 115 grain. I think this is Winchester white box. Go ahead and shoot that through there. And it actually shot, couldn't tell if I was shooting high or low. I don't have a lot of experience with this gun, so pardon my accuracy, it wasn't very good. But this gun is really good, solid feeling gun. It functions very well. I haven't had any problems with it. I don't know if I've ran aluminum case through it, so let's do that. Just two really solid guns. Now this would be good for open carry, or home defense would be a really good budget option. You can even conceal carry it. Some people like the really small guns, like, you know, the Ec9s, which I can see why. They're comfortable. They're super comfortable. Now with a good holster, this one too. It's not as hard as people think to conceal comfortably with a double stack handgun, a full-size handgun. You know, I don't mean like a Desert Eagle. I mean, that, I'm not sure. I've never did that, but I'm not sure if I'd want to. But it is with the right holster. But these you can get, you know, even put it in your pocket, whatever, in a pocket holster. But you can stick it inside the waistband and forget it's there. You know, I mean, it's that simple. But we'll put some aluminum through it. Maybe I can hit something this time. See if it functions. I did a little better. I was not used to the way. I think it shoots low compared to what I'm used to. But that, I've been shooting, you know, the SIG RX with the red dot and the TP9 SFX with a lot with the red dot. So I might be a little spoiled a little bit. I need to get some practice on some irons. But I'll show you the trigger on this one. Not a bad trigger either. Move the magazine, show clear. Alright. And there's your take up. Here's our reset. Like I say, not bad, not super light, not too heavy. It's about right, really. Just good quality gun for, I think these go for, don't quote me, I want to say between $350, but to be safe, we'll say between $300 and $400. Very reasonably priced, and you know, it's a solid built handgun. I really like it. I don't own this one actually either. This was a borrow, but I'd seen things and handled them, and actually talked somebody into buying one just because I wanted to shoot one. And actually 2 people, and I've shot them both, and they both love them. So there's 2 good budget options from Ruger, and I like both of them. I really do for the money. This one under 300, this one under 400. You know, with this one you do get double stack. You got more capacity, bigger size, and it comes with 2 magazines. This one, 1 magazine, but it's like barely over 200. Like probably after your taxes and all of that, probably 250 at most, unless you're getting ripped. I don't know. That's just local here. But thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see, you know, some other guns, leave me a comment down in the in the comments. Subscribe, like. I really appreciate it, and hope y'all have a good day.